Let's go live now to Soweto outside Mama Winnie's home. There we find eNCA reporter Xoli Mngambi. We understand that there was an incident earlier, Xoli, that has led us to seeing security being beefed up. Can you pick it up and tell us more about it?
Yeah, good morning, Bongiwe. There is indeed a security gridlock here. Police officers, when we arrived, there were crime scene investigators just combing the perimeter outside the home of Mama Winnie Mandela. And to speak to us more about this incident, Bongiwe, I'm joined by the police minister who arrived here, accompanied by his officers this morning. Minister, thanks very much for your time. There was an incident outside the home of Mama Winnie. Explain to us what happened.
Well, the incident would be the normal one, but when we have such events, we try to fight it back. There will be our guys, especially the former MK guys, that would love to use their firearms in shooting in the air. Indeed, there was quite a high degree of it last night. We had to call the security from to the house to come and speak to the guys. So in the morning, because there were too many empty cartridges on the road, we brought our detectives and our people from the crime scenes to come and pick up those things. But nobody was injured, except to say there was that illegal just shooting randomly in the air and all that, but nobody got injured, nobody was killed.
Minister, what's your call therefore to particularly the members of the MK MVA who, by the way, we witnessed ourselves a few days in the lead up to today, who were indeed doing exactly what you were saying? What is your call to them? Because it's clearly unsafe for them.
It's definitely unsafe and it cannot be accepted. Besides, it's illegal. It's one of the firearm laws that you can't discharge the firearm in the midly and the build-up areas. So that's a breaking of law. We agree on that. That's why we have engaged them. We invited the head of security, Mutuli, or Paul Langa, myself. We'll be meeting the leadership of the MK MVA today to say, stop this thing. But also, as the South African police, we are putting the measures to say, whoever continues to do that after I've spoken, as the South African police will have to act.
What does acting mean? Acting
means if you break the law, you get arrested. I have said that you can't just discharge even your legal firearms in the build-up area where there are people. If they do that and we find that they continue to do that and we are part of the security of this funeral, those people will have to be arrested. But indeed, talking to them is in order, but failing them understanding us, we'll have to act as the South African police.
Minister, previously they've justified this action. Remember, it's not the first time this is happening. They did it in Mpumalanga to say when they celebrate or when they think back to the days of the struggle, this is what they do, and it is part and parcel of what they are going to be continuing doing, particularly remembering Mama Winnie Mandela's contribution to the struggle. It does seem that the ANC members, particularly the MK MVA, do not see anything wrong with this. Have you spoken to them? Because as I point out to you, it's not the first time they're doing this.
Well, for information, I'm the member of the MK MVA myself. But besides, the ANC has taken the decision to stop that thing. So if they say they do it, they're breaking law twice. They're breaking the decision in the resolution of the African National Congress that has taken the decision to stop that, but they are breaking the South African law of discharging the firearm in the middle of the built areas and where there are people. So we all would like to do that, but when decisions have been taken, especially the group of the MK, we should expect them to be in the contingent of the highly disciplined people, having been trained both politically and militarily and all that. That's why we'll talk to them to say, but here the ANC itself has taken decision that this practice will have to come to an end. If you do it, that you are breaking the ANC resolution, you're breaking the South African law, so the law will have to defend itself.
Just finally, Minister, you were inside the home. Surely the family also must be perturbed about this. What is their feeling on this, and what else did you speak to them about this morning?
Well, unfortunately, most of the people are not here, but we met Madiba, certain Mr. Mandela. We asked him, indeed, his portion of the thing that he has raised, but generally, he said his family seems to be very much satisfied at the present moment about the activities of the police, and we gave him the direct link at the level of the brigadier if they think there are things that don't go well. So I think up to this point, we're working very well with the family.
All right, Minister, I think just on the part of being a media practitioner, we've been finding it extremely difficult to access this area, to come up to where we are, just outside the home. What are the rules from here on, Minister, because it has been difficult just for us, the media practitioners. Our van, as I speak to you, is parked somewhere down the road, further down there. We're having difficulties. Are you going to make things easier for us, or was it specifically because of this incident that you had the road gridlocked?
Don't ambush me. That is for your colleagues that you work, Abopule and all that, working there. But ours, anything that is a security threat, we'll deal with it. But for now, I haven't found media being a security threat. But I would say deal with the media people. But one other thing all of us will have to respect. There are also needs of family when it comes to such events. It's not entirely the organization, it's not entirely the government. We'll have to link up with the family. If the family says this, we'll try to secure the will of the family in that particular thing. So government, surely the ANC will be leading on that, so speak to Pule. Mabe.
Thank you very much, Minister, for your time.
Welcome.
Thanks indeed. Bheki Cele, the Minister of the Police there, Bongi, were just talking to us about the incident that happened last night. He does acknowledge, in fact he confirms, that gunshots did go off, quite a number of them, and it was identified that they came from members of the Umkhonto weSizwe Military Veterans Association, led by KB Mapatwe, and he says that kind of action is not allowed. If they continue doing so, they are going to be arrested. But the good news, Bongiwe, is that no one has been injured or no one has been fatally wounded or anything like that. But importantly, just emphasizing that they've got to respect the fact that there are many people who mill around this area at particular times during the course of the day, and they can't be firing guns as they see fit.
Well, definitely it is a developing story that we'll be watching very closely. That was eNCA's Xoli Mngambi.